everyone. Today I'm going to share some tips to help you with your online interviews if you don't know where to start. Personally, over the past few months, I have had to attend many online interviews for my application to universities. When my mom had to attend an online job interview, I realized that there were certain practices I had adopted to improve my online interview skills which could be imparted to her. Likewise, I hope to share some tips and tricks with everyone to help you with your online interviews. Tip 1. Look directly at the webcam when video conferencing. If you have tried having a video call with your friends or family before, you would know that we tend to look at the other party's face rather than look directly at the tiny camera at the top of our phones or laptops. I mean, who wouldn't do that? It's a natural instinct. However, with telecommuting, where you look at your screen matters. If you prefer to look at the other party's face when video calling, the person at the other side of the screen will only see you looking down and not at them. And this downplays the human interaction that could be provided. A trick that I came across while scrolling through the web one day is to paste something eye-catching near your webcam. It could be a sticky note, a cute sticker, washi tape, etc. Anything that would be compelling enough for you to quit looking at your screen and look directly at your webcam instead. Of course, we can't expect this trick to work on the first try as we are still very much influenced by our instincts, so we need to practice. You could ask a friend or family to video call you frequently, and over time, you should build the inclination to look towards the webcam rather than your screen when you are speaking. Tip 2. Enhance your wired earpiece microphone. A problem that many of us may face when video calling others is that our audio quality doesn't sound very good. I don't mean to say that you have to go ahead and buy a super expensive microphone or headphone to solve this issue. Just by using our usual earpiece with the inbuilt microphone piece, you can provide good audio quality. Actually, from my experience, Samsung earpieces allow for very high quality audio. But if you are using a wired earpiece, to enhance the sound quality, you can consider shortening the length of the side of the earpiece that has the microphone piece. The microphone piece is now located closer to your mouth and will be better at picking up your voice. To shorten the earpiece, you can consider using an elastic band, a clip, a piece of wire or a tape. Basically, anything that can do the job. If this is not the option for you, instead of purchasing those studio quality microphones and headphones, I would recommend buying a cheap external microphone off online shopping platforms such as Shopee, EasyBuy, Amazon, etc. There are options galore and the cheapest cost around $1 to $2. As long as you're only looking to purchase a microphone for video calls and interviews, I would say that you don't need to look for something very expensive. Tip 3. Prepare your notes in case you fumble. Even before I started attending online interviews, I knew that when my nerves got the better of me, I would forget what I was going to say even though I had prepared extensively in the days before. So when the interviews started piling up, I came up with a solution for myself. Since the interviewers can't see what's on your screen, you are actually free to do whatever you want. For my interviews, I will open the Zoom app and my Google Documents on each side of the screen. The Google Documents will contain the research I had done prior to the interview, and this information could provide me with some help in answering questions posed by the interviewer. This meant that if I was thrown a difficult question I had prepared for but had forgotten how to answer, I could just shift my eyes over to the other side of the screen to look for the answer. To prevent the interviewer from getting suspicious of your rapidly shifting eyes though, I would recommend that you don't rely on the Google Doc too much and only use it when you're really at a loss. Tip 4. If you're nervous, minimize the video conferencing window. This is a trick that I had accidentally discovered after I had finished one of my interviews. Basically, I was in an interview with what I thought was two interviewers, but it was only towards the end when suddenly a third interviewer popped up from nowhere. It was then that I realized when I minimized the Zoom window, I had also cut out the other interviewers. There are generally two ways to minimize the Zoom window. First, you can just click the minimize button near to the X button, which closes the entire window. However, if you want to be able to see more controls, then you can also minimize the zoom window this way. But I think this trick only works when you enable the speaker view, which means that when users speak, their videos are spotlighted. If you enable gallery view, then no matter how much you minimize the zoom window, all of the participants in the video call will be shown. So if you get frightened easily by the sight of multiple interviewers or would prefer to avoid looking at too many faces, then this is the trick for you. Tip 5. Touch up my appearance. If you are using Zoom for your online interview, you should definitely know about this trick. Under the video setting for Zoom, there is an option to touch up your appearance. What this setting does is to smoothen out your blemishes, reduce your eye bags, and overall give you a more youthful plus energized appearance. So enabling this setting would definitely make you look better and more well kept to your interviewers. I've used this feature many times and adore it, especially when I get up just 5 minutes before my online interviews and meetings. Tip 6. Virtual background. Another feature under the video settings is the option to replace your actual background with a virtual one. If you're going to have your online interview in a place that is messy, crowded, or generally not that visually pleasing, I highly recommend that you pick a virtual background instead. Believe it or not, your living environment is also an indication of how you are as a person. Zoom offers a free package for virtual backgrounds, and some of them include the San Francisco Bridge and the Aurora Borealis. There are also many virtual backgrounds available for free on the web. You can simply do a quick Google search for them or visit websites like Unsplash, where you can download virtual backgrounds for free. Personally, I would recommend having a professional background that is a picture of a clean and neat room, an office environment, etc. Tip 7. Good or decent lighting. Good or decent lighting is essential for all types of online interviews so that the interviewers are able to view your facial features and put a face to your voice. It is also important that the interviewers can see you smiling or having a good time with them so that they feel that you value their time and presence. This increases your potential as a candidate. The best way to get good lighting is to use the natural sunlight. You should position your laptop or mobile device so that you are facing the sun, and this will provide excellent lighting. However, if you are required to attend an online interview in poor weather conditions or in the evening, there are other options. A low-cost option is to place a lamp behind but close to your laptop or mobile device. Don't put the lamp's brightness too high though, as it might cause you to have a headache. A more expensive way to improve your lighting would be to purchase a ring light that YouTubers and media professionals use to produce high-quality photos and videos. Lastly, as the saying goes, practice makes perfect. To ensure that you are at your tip-top form for online interviews, it is important to rehearse. You could render help from your friends and family and have them pretend that they are your interviewer. You could also give them a checklist so that you yourself will be able to know if you are presenting yourself well. Even if time is tight, do practice once or twice just to get yourself into the rhythm of things and so that you know what to do when the time arises. All in all, I hope that the tips and tricks I have shared will help you on getting started with your interviews. If you have enjoyed watching this video, do give it a like. And if you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Friday. Otherwise, you can also find me on Instagram at @bbOasis. Thanks for watching and I will see you in my next video.